I sitting here? I'm sorry, why am I standing here at 2 o'clock in the morning, tired of shit, and about to finally eat? I'll tell you why. Because fucking modern technology is ass. Just pure ass. I had a show for Transformers the last night at 8 o'clock p.m., right? It goes through all the previews. It gets stuck on one stupid-ass Chevy Spark commercial and just keeps on blinking and blinking and blinking. 20 minutes goes by, the guy comes out and says, oh, I'm sorry, we had technical difficulties. We'll be fixed in a little 5 minutes. Another 20 minutes go by with the same stupid-ass Chevy Spark fucking commercial. Going like this. And then he's like, we're going to comp you guys and give you guys free tickets. Now, mind you, I'm black. He was white. Okay? So, when I approached him with my crazy-ass hair being black, he was already scared to shit. Because my face was a pissed face. A pissed black man's face. Alright? It's a bunch of bullshit. Alright, back to what I was saying. I am currently eating some rice with chicken. Because I don't give a fuck. I am hungry as shit. But I will talk to you guys about Transformers the last night while I engorge myself. Now, I will do this mullet style. Now, for those of you who don't know what mullet style is, I will put the non-spoiler information in the beginning of this video, right? Now, halfway in the video, I'm going to say Cheez-Its. Now, when I say Cheez-Its, it's going to be spoiler information. So when I say Cheez-Its, if you don't want to get spoiled for the movie, I suggest you click the fuck off this video. Now, it was a good movie. The tone was completely different from all the other Transformers. It was more not so like for children, more so like a grimy war zone, and you find out a lot more about the Transformers. But the thing about that pissed me off is just the transformations that they did to fit the plot of the movie. Like, first of all, Megatron's transformation from being just a fucking triangle face looking motherfucker to a goddamn astronaut knight looking guy. They never explained like why he decided to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how they did in the other Transformers movies. They all of a sudden just forgot about the previous endeavor. They just forgot about what they previously wanted to find, and they just completely switched to something else, something completely random. You know what I'm saying? Like, they never talked about the cube. They never talked about the pyramid. They never talked about any of that shit. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, yeah, it was just weird about that. And also, they had a little bit of mentions of people I won't get into because this is the non-spoiler part of the video. I liked the movie overall. I liked the plot. The whole Merlin plot was well put together about the magic and stuff back in the 400 BC. I think 400 BC before Christ, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm just fucking wrong. I'm sorry, guys, if you really can't see my face. That was dark. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, it was real good. But now the characters. Mark Wahlberg's character, he's a little bit more, shall I say? Well, I don't know. I don't know. What would you say? What would you say is more about him? What would you say? I don't know. He just seemed like the same, sometimes funny asshole. Grimy dude, loving father, takes the mantle of taking care of some of the Transformers, some of the Autobots, not just Transformers, Autobots specifically, of course not Decepticons, and takes on that role. The new characters that they bring in, some of them are completely unnecessary and are just straight fillers, complete fillers. just honestly, I don't know why the fuck they were in there. There's one, the female character. I don't even remember her fucking name. I can't remember her name, but I don't know why she was in there. The little girl in the beginning. Um, Her plot just seems completely wasteful. But yeah, some characters hit, some characters missed. To me, of course, that's with all movies. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite things about the Transformers franchise, which is the new Transformers. Now, excuse me, I gotta plug this up real quick. Gotta plug it up. The camera's about to die. They had Hot Rod. Hot Rod. Hot Rod was in here. Not what I expected at all. Um, they had they brought Barricade back. He's not new, they just brought him back. I like that. And they had some Decepticons that looked like they were straight from the TV show, the animated, the the cartoon series Transformers: Robots in Disguise that you can find on Netflix. Like those characters seem like they just came off that show. They were cool. But all right, Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its. Now, Optimus gets possessed with Dark Energon and becomes Nemesis Prime, right? Um, he gets possessed by his maker. I forgot the girl's name, or the robot, or whatever the fuck she is named. Because basically she wants Cybertron to come back to life by absorbing Earth. Cybertron is to travel to Earth and absorb Earth, which is also called Unicron. Alright, now Unicron, aka Earth, produces 6 horns. 6 horns when Cybertron gets near it. Right? So when they come together, it's like that's the way the Earth fights back. Cybertron fights but tries to suck its life out. Earth tries to suck its life out. This, that, and third. Now, I like the fact that at the end of the movie, Earth and Cybertron come together and unite. And now, finally, the Autobots can live peacefully next to the humans, literally, but within their own planet, and they can rebuild. Okay? Now, the thing with Merlin that was interesting to me is that back in 400 BC or whatever, Merlin didn't really have what they call magic. What it was technology from the Transformers. The Transformers back in the 400 AD, 400 BC or whatever, posed as knights. They were knights, all right? Not posed. I guess that's how they naturally were knights. Now the knights, one of the knights gave Merlin a magic glowing stick. Some cliche bullshit like that. This stick was just advanced technology that was way beyond their time. They called it magic because they didn't understand it, and it gave Merlin control of a dragon. Now, the dragon was just 12 Transformers, aka 12 Knights, that came together to form a massive metal dragon. Now, they did this not only to help Merlin out and to be like a savior for them, to make Merlin seem like this old magician savior. They did it to protect the rod itself. That was pretty interesting. That was like, I like that. I like that. The story takes place, everybody's, they're still doing the same thing. Transformers are not allowed on the Earth. Alright? But instead of the CIA hunting down every single Transformer and, whether Decepticon or Autobot, they have a group called TRF. TRF, I think it's called, if I remember correctly. They basically do the same thing, but they just supposed to hunt down Decepticons. But, of course they go off script. Some dudes like, oh, they're all evil, and then no, it's like that. And then there's some callbacks. The dude from the original three Transformers, the military dude, the main military dude, he's in here. He comes back. Um, Tyrese Gibson wasn't in here. I was expecting to see Tyrese Gibson's character in here. I was a little bit disappointed about that, but it was all good. And I also found that the they mentioned Sam. They mentioned Sam Witwicky in the movie in an interesting way. I like how they did that because they basically put the Witwicky family instead of Witwicky, they put Witwicken. The Witwicken family. Without sacrifice, there could be no victory. That's what was said by Lancelot when they showed the battle scenes between Lancelot and the army they fought and Merlin coming to save the day. This, that, and third. So I like that, and they basically put Witwicky from Witwicky to Witwicken, the family of generations that's been helping to cover and protect the Autobots. Now, the funniest character in this movie to me, because this movie had a lot of raunchy, just in your face, continuous comedy, like raunchy, just cursing you out comedy, just like saying like curse words that or like the old dude in there, I forgot his name. I'm sorry, I'm tired as fuck. Old dude in there was just cursing, saying bitch and fuck you, he's fat ass and this, that, and the third. It was funny as fuck. And then there was this robot, the C3PO looking robot, which was funny as shit. His language was fucking hilarious. The way he just cursed you out and stuff like that. He was my favorite character in that whole movie. But honestly, guys, that was the spoiler. That's all I'm willing to talk about. Because Transformers overall is a good movie. I am going to see it again when I am a little bit more. I'm sorry. What the fuck am I talking about? When I'm a little bit less tired. Because I'm tired as shit. Alright? So I'm going to see it tomorrow, and I probably will do like a little bit more extensive shit. But I will be posting this shit. Because as currently right now it is 2:40, so sometime around 10 o'clock this video will be posted. I'm going to see it again tomorrow. Thank you guys so much, and like always, forward. Fuck.